Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So, yeah, this thing with DL Hugley. Now, I wasn't going to say anything about it at first, but the more I see it, the more it's getting on my nerves, and the more I felt like I needed to say something about it because DL Hugley is plucking my nerves. Now, I like him. I like DL Hugley. But why you're not gonna disrespect Janet Jackson? Let's just put it like that. You are not going to. I'm more of a fan of Janet Jackson than I am of D.L. Hughley, for one. And then for two, he's disrespecting her like she said something about his wife or his daughter or his mother or somebody. He's doing too much. He really is. He is doing too much. All because she said that Kamala Harris's father was white. Okay, if he's not white, okay. Okay. Just like I said, the way that he's going about it is something that I would do if somebody says something about my mother or my sister or my aunt or or something like that, somebody in my family. Kamala Harris is not your wife or your daughter, and you should not be disrespecting this woman. Just like I said, the main one talking about protecting black women, and you overly disrespecting Janet Jackson. So I didn't have to throw DL a side eye. Like I'm kind of not messing with him too much right now anyway, until after this election is over with, y'all. Because just like I said, I like DL Hughley. But I had to unfollow him on social media. I unfollowed him back a few months ago when all of this election stuff started, when they started with all of that. But he ODs on it. So I unfollowed a few people because of that. And I like these people. But they OD on this election shit, like, Trump and Kamala and all. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm not okay. Yeah, hopefully Kamala, she wins and all of that because nobody wants Trump in office. Nobody. Nobody. I don't even care if they say that they do. They don't want this man in office. They just saying that they do. But he just saying they talk about Joe Biden being incompetent and Donald Trump with the questions that he asks and the things that he do. He seems incompetent too. But anyhow, whatever. Nobody really wants Donald Trump as president. But the way some people just OD on it, like, like I said, y'all, he's treating Janet Jackson like she said something about his mother. And I think at this point, people are just sick of DL. Like, you're not going to disrespect Janet Jackson. Okay, she didn't know. Regardless if you felt like she knew or not, did not warrant what he's doing to her right now. It didn't warrant that. So anyway, y'all, just like I said, I done had to roll my eyes at DL. I done had to do it a few times anyway, y'all, since this presidential thing been going on. Cause just like I said, he ODs off of it. Like, I don't know if yeah. So let me get into this article, y'all. So it says DL Hughley on Janet Jackson. You've no right to comment on Kamala's race. You have the nose of a white woman. So, okay, let's go, y'all. All right. So let me read what he has right here, y'all. So let me see if I can. Yeah. So this is what he posted. Janet Jackson's interview sounded like a Trump rally. FYI, it's a little ironic to question whether someone is black while you're breathing through the nose of a white woman. So, okay, DL. But anyway, let me get to this article, y'all. Y'all, I just had to roll my eyes so hard at him again. Like, I'm not even gonna be saying anything else about this after I make this video right here, y'all, because I'm gonna have to go back to keep on ignoring it. It just got on my nerves so much right now that I had to say something about something that I thought that I wasn't even gonna be saying anything about. So anyway, y'all, let me get to this article. It says D.L. Hughley is making Janet Jackson a punchline of his latest roast after the singer publicly questioned Vice President Kamala Harris's race. The comedian took to X as Jackson's controversial remarks picked up steam And the funny man made it clear her comments were no laughing matter. And let me go back, y'all. Let me go back to right here about talking about her race. I'm getting sick of that too. I'm getting sick of that too. What does it matter if the woman is black, white, Indian? What does it matter? What does it matter? Why is this such a big issue? That's what I want to understand. Why is her race such a big issue? Why is her race such a big issue? I don't get it. So what? If she's black and Indian, white and Indian, so what? I don't get why her race is an issue. Like they're talking more about her race than they're talking about anything else about her. Here lately, when I hear her name, all I'm hearing about is somebody talking about her race. She's not black. Her people are Indian, putting up pictures of her mother and all of that. That's ODing, and that's going too far because who cares? Just like I said, at the end of the day, nobody really wants Trump for president. And if they're saying that they do, they're just saying it. Nobody really wants this man for president. So who cares what this woman's race is? That's the thing, y'all. People just do too much. And I really try not to feel about people the way that I feel about people, but it's so hard, y'all. Like don't I don't like people like that. I don't care. I don't care how it sounds and all of that. I don't like people like that. I'm serious. Because you have stupid shit like this. This the type of stuff that you have to deal with when you dealing with people. Like you disrespecting, you have this black man disrespecting this black woman because she said that somebody's father is white because she's questioning somebody's race. Like, dude, you a clown. A straight up clown for this one. All right, so let me get back to the article, y'all. So, all right, this is what I just read, what DL just said. So I'm not going to read it again. So let me get back to the article. Initially, Hugley slammed Jackson's rhetoric for sounding like a Trump rally. For those who may not know, Donald Trump has previously questioned Harris's racial identity, suggesting this summer that the Democratic nominee happened to turn black for political advantage. And again, who cares? Who cares? If she turned black for political advantage, who cares? If she seemed like she's more competent than Donald Trump or whoever she's running against to run to run the country, then who cares what race she is? Why is this? Who cares if she happened to turn? Who cares? Who cares? This is getting on my nerves. So, anywho, y'all. So let me scroll on along. Hugley laid into Michael Jackson's sister for seemingly fueling this narrative and even took shots at the music legend's physical appearance. He added, "It's a little ironic to question whether someone is black while you're breathing through the nose of a white woman." Hugley doubled down on his shade too, adding in a follow-up post that Jackson looks the way she does because she has a plastic surgeon. He continued, "All I know is Kamala looks like she did when she was in Oakland, but Janet don't look like she did when she was Penny on Good Times. What the hell was in that iron?" So that wasn't even funny. Ha 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 ha. That wasn't even funny. He's using an iron reference. Anybody that watched Good Times and knows how Penny's character came along was because her mother was abusive to her and her mother was burning her, was doing all type of things, and burning her with the iron was one of them. So that's his reference that he made right here as with the iron. He's so whack. But anywho, y'all, now what I wanted to say, he said that Janet don't look like she did when she was Penny. He's a damn lie. He's a damn lie. Janet Jackson looks the way she looked when Janet Jackson has the same face she had when she was born, minus her nose. He needs to stop lying. He's acting like Janet Jackson. Now, I could see it to say something like that about Michael Jackson because we all know that when Michael passed, We all know for a very long time Michael looked nothing like he did when he was born. He changed his total look. He changed his whole look. Janet didn't. Janet Jackson still has Janet Jackson's face, y'all. Just like I said, minus her nose. Yeah, she had some work done to her nose. But he's acting like it's like Michael or Lil Kim or somebody, like her face totally changed. Like we wouldn't be able to recognize her if we saw a picture of her when she was a kid. So he needs to stop with the BS. But anyway, y'all, let me get on with this article. Jackson has yet to apologize for incorrectly claiming Harris's father was white, even shooting down one unauthorized apology that claimed to come from her camp. No word yet on whether she plans to issue a mea culpa, but we've reached out to her rep for comment. So, just like I said, y'all, if the woman ain't no, well, I don't care if she knew or not. If she knew that this man, what this woman's father was, if she knew if he was white, if he was black, what difference does it make? I feel like DL did too much. I feel like that he did not need to. The way that he went off on Janet Jackson was like she said something about his mother, and not just a woman who he wants to be the next president of the United States. Like doing too much, y'all. Just like I said, since all of this presidential stuff going on, then been going on. DL Hugley is not the only one who I had to unfollow on social media, but he's one of them. All of them that I had to unfollow from social media, and I said that I'll follow back after the presidential election. They do too much. They ODing on this shit. Just like I said, okay, if you want Kamala to be president and all of that, okay. But the way that they're dick riding this woman, and I'm going to say it again because I said it a few times on social media, and I said this about DL Hugley, the way that they dick ride this woman is ridiculous. Because just like I said, yeah, you can want her to be president of the United States. I get that. I get that. But the way that they carry on with her and the way that they, as soon as somebody has something wrong or bad or whatever to say about that woman, they just going off. Just like I said, I only see people going off like that if somebody talking bad about their mother. And then I don't feel what Janet Jackson said was bad or disrespectful. I don't know. I might be wrong. Is somebody else feeling like what she said was disrespectful? Or that it warranted the treatment and the disrespect that she's getting from DL Hugley? By her saying that somebody's father was white, was that being disrespectful? Just like I said, if she knew that this woman's father was white or not. Just by her saying that this woman's father was a different race, that made you want to, because the way that he's acting, it's almost like if he see Janet Jackson out in public, it's going to be on sight. That's how he's acting. To me, that's how I feel like he's acting. Like if he see Janet Jackson, it's going to be on sight. How dare you say this woman's father is white? That's how he's acting to me, y'all. You a grown ass man. You grown dude. You a grown ass man out here carrying on and disrespecting this black woman because she's questioning somebody's race. I don't know. Maybe it's that serious to some other people, but it's not serious at all to me. It's not serious at all to me. Whatever Kamala's race is, so be it. She looks like a black woman. So this country gonna treat her. They gonna treat if you look like a black woman, if you look like a black person in this country, 9 times out of 10, you didn't felt that racism. You didn't got that treatment. People look at her. She look black. She looks black to me. So I don't know. And I don't care if she wasn't. If she's black and Indian, so be it. If she's white and Indian, so be it. If she's alien and Godzilla, so be it. Who cares? If she seems competent enough to run this country, who cares what she is? If you want to vote for her, vote for her. But don't have any gripes and be disrespecting people who either might not want to vote for her or saying anything about her. Janet Jackson did not say anything disrespectful about this woman. So I don't know, DL Hughley, after all of this, you done pissed me off. So after all of this, you might not even get a follow back from me on social media after this election stuff, after all of this is over with. You might not even get a follow back from me because now, just like I say, dick riding. Dick riding. Like y'all almost acting like a cult. Him and some of them other ones who I unfollowed, they almost acting like a cult. Like you can't say anything about this. If somebody said that this woman that her left foot was bigger than the right foot, they'd be over there trying to disrespect and do all or whatever because somebody said that this woman's feet don't match. Her foot size doesn't match. So they, like I said, at this point, they acting like a cult, and they just, y'all worshiping this woman. Y'all worshiping her like a god. That's what they act like. Don't talk about Kamala when a real black woman ain't even said nothing disrespectful about this other woman, but you go off and snap on her and disrespect her and talking about her family and just doing too much. And I'm not the only one who felt that. A lot of people are saying that. He's definitely doing too much, but you would not disrespect Janet Jackson. Just like I said, I was a fan of DL Hughley, but I'm more of a fan of Janet Jackson. I'm more of a fan of her than I am of DL Hughley. So you would not disrespect Janet Jackson and people gonna be cool with it. But anywho, y'all, thank y'all for watching my video. I'm out.